I never thought 2K would ever do this. We got a logo. We didn't just get no regular logo. We got the creator logo. So that means our builds in the game as well. This is my first year ever having a logo. And so me being a creator builder, I'm able to put you on some game. So I did put my Inside the Arch threat in the game. And this is the build that I went to stage with maybe like a month or two ago. You know, we'd be tearing up the stage with this build. I went on like a 20 game on the ones with this build as well. It's a great build, but we can make it a little bit better than the one that's in the template. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. It's been a great week so far. I can't lie. Without further ado, I'm stop wasting time. Let's go ahead and get to some gameplay. All right, so getting to the first game, me and Ced, my teammate CJ2, we never play an elite. It's very hard to get games in here, but our first game, we're playing a guard that shoots 85% from the three and 90% from the field, and his center shoots like 70% from the three. So they're very good shooters, all right? They're good players too. I've been liking the new season. I really think they upped the speed by like 30%. I shoot my first quick stop, I miss it. This is my first shot of the game, first shot of the day. I'm making my second shot. We're not gonna miss 2 in a row. There we go. So on this build, I was using Jarrett Culver base, and I mean, it's pretty much like T-Mac. Like, it's like De'Aaron Fox and C. Francis size up. You can't tell the difference in the two unless you're like have a microscope up to your game. So Jarrett Culver base, and yeah, touching back on the speed of the game, gameplay, movement, speed, shot, everything just is a lot faster. I'm shooting my middies, I'm making it. Everything's a lot faster. Normally I use jump for my visual cue. I'm using set point on this build. That's how fast things are. On my guards, I had to use push. I haven't used push in a month, so I shoot another shot, I miss it. It is what it is. I'm gonna show my misses. You're not gonna make everything. We're gonna get to that baseline, get on that rim. In this build, it has contact dunks. We can shoot, we can pass, we can do everything, we can defend, and we have that gold anchor. That gold anchor is what really separates this build. He gets on ball still. That's just how the game goes. If you stand still for too long, you do the wrong move, people are gonna steal it. So now Ced gotta get a stop, right? So I'm helping, the guard throws out, Ced's rotating, we get a lucky stop, he gets right back, we gotta get a stop. We just gotta keep playing. I tip the ball, it goes out of bounds. It's 9-0. So once again, this is a good team. Shout out to them, GG's to them. I think the center texted me GG's, or is the guard? One of them texted me GG's. He dots me, he misses it though. They got very unlucky. When two good teams are playing against each other, it only takes one miss to just not touch the ball again for the rest of the game. So that was kind of their miss right there. I just forced up a dunk. It was a bad take. The guard shoots, he ain't gonna miss. He shoots 85% from the three. You gotta get a stop. So I could tell pretty quickly that the guard might be an issue. So I'm like, Ced, let me guard ball. I got the guard. All right, let me switch the icons. I get a still off rip because we do have an 85 still on this build. That silver glove and silver interceptor, it's very slept on. If you make a build with at least just an 85 still, you should get every lane still. Get on that rim. He blocked me. 85 still is a sweet spot. All right. He's trying to dot me again. I jump. I'm still there. We're playing good defense. Got 14 seconds left. I switch on the ball again. I'm telling Ced, just run to the corner. I'm gonna pick him up. And right now, I know the guard, he's probably low on stamina. He's been dribbling. They got 5 seconds left. I'm gonna start sitting back. You can shoot the ball. You make it, you make it. So if you see his jumper, you know what jumper he got on. He missed it. He was out of stamina. Ced's gonna dot me. I'm like, okay, we've had the ball a little bit too many times now. We gotta win. I dot Ced. He gonna make it. Knock it down, Ced. 3-12. And like I said, this is the first game of the day. We woke, I think this was at like maybe 10 a.m. or something. Get on that rim. Our first game is always against Sweats. So I don't mind playing them because it gets you better. You know, iron sharpens iron. So is that the same? I think it's the same. He's throwing me the ball. I'm gonna go baseline, wait for him to jump, get on that rim. I do have standing dunks on this build. I don't know why I didn't do one right there. I just did a layup. 16-3. And I'm trying not to dribble against this dude because I know he has a high still and he knows when to reach as well. Do my hop step. I don't know why he jumped. He had positioning. He didn't need to jump and get on that rim. And so touching back on that T-Mac or really Jarrett Culver base, right? I have Jarrett Culver on this build. I'm getting on that rim. It's exactly like T-Mac, but the reason I don't normally use it on my builds is because whenever you try to quick stop, it gives you like a little like stutter step. I do my quick stop right there though, and it's green. It's check, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna start using Jarrett Culver on pretty much every build that doesn't get T-Mac. So that was the first game, game 1. GG's to them. Great players. I have nothing against them. And I really just wanted to show gameplay of this build this season, supposed to like when I first made the build like 2 seasons ago. Now let's go and get into that builder. All right, so when you make the build, right, we don't actually have to create the own build anymore. We're a community builder. And when I click X, it says for the name Paul George. This was gonna be a Paul George build when I first made it. I even have clips of me like dressed up as PG, like scoring and everything. I just never decided to fully go through with it. But name it whatever, handiness don't matter, jersey number don't matter. And this build is a small forward. So small forward, there's Cole the Man, Time, D-Man, Brother Jones. Okay. And so the build's a small forward because 2K told me I had to make a small forward build. I couldn't make it a point guard or shooting guard. But when you click customize build, right, here's the build. It's pretty good, pretty good. But if you want to make it a little bit better, just hang with me, all right? So I made this build before we knew the whole speed with ball stuff going on, all right? You don't need it. I don't think you need it. I mean, I've played on like 5 builds now that don't have it. I think I've gone on a 20 game on each of those builds. You don't need it. Even if you play rec, you don't need it, all right? So what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna switch the position position from small forward. And we're not gonna be a small forward. We're gonna be a shooting guard. So we're still gonna be 6'8", but this time we're gonna weigh 231 pounds. Boom. And we're gonna have a wingspan of 7'5". Boom. So our wingspan is a little bit shorter and we are a little bit heavier, but you're gonna see why. So continue. We're removing the speed with ball. We're not gonna have any. We're gonna have a 55 speed with ball. Boom, 55. Whoa, everything switched. What the heck? Let's just fully remake it, all right? 3 ball, we're gonna have a 76 3 ball. 76, more than good enough. My Draymond build actually only has a 76 3 and midi, and that build is crazy good. Our midi though, we're gonna have an 86 mid-range. So now we get open looks gold, and I think Terrence Mann base as well. Whereas before it only had an 85. And so yes, we're 1 tick off of T-Mac, but Jarrett Culver, as you've seen, it's pretty much the exact same base. So 86 midi, 76 3. We're gonna have a 40 standing dunk. So boom, just high enough for us to get standing dunks. We're gonna have an 89 driving dunk because the 90 for the gold precision dunker, it doesn't really work in this game. So just go 89. We're gonna bump this up finally to get a 70 layup. So now we have pro touch gold. That 69 was kind of trolling. Boom, we got pro touch gold now. We're gonna max out the ball handle. Boom, 85. So now we can speed boost, we can quick stop, same side hezzy. We can do all the things we need to do. You still get Jimmy Butler escape. You don't get Kimba, but I mean, you're 6'8", you don't even need Kimba. Our pass act, we're gonna make this a 73. Just high enough for us to get silver dimer. Boom. Our steal, we're gonna have 85 steal, 75, 85. Our block, we're gonna max this out. That 92 block, that chase on an anchor gold is broken, all right? Defensive rebound is gonna be a 60. So we get rebound chaser. We're not just a nut on defense. So boom. We're gonna have a 75 speed. And trust me, with this new speed boost that 2K has added to season 7, 75 feels like an 85 from last season. So it can't just be me that feels like way faster on the court. 75 is perfect. And our excel is gonna be at 70. So boom. And excel is what really makes your player move on the court or move fast with the ball on the court. Our strength, we're gonna max this out to a 90. We get gold and movable enforcer now. We're gonna have an 80 vert. So now we get chase down gold. Boom. Max out the stamina, 98. And so with this build, we're gonna have an 88 interior. And that 88 interior comes in so much clutch. Oh my God. We now get post move lockdown gold. This is such an important badge now because so many people drop step and post spin. Having it just silver with the 82, it doesn't work when people post spin you. So we finally got post move lockdown gold. And for the final stat, it's just gonna be on the close shot. Boom. So now the pros of this build compared to the actual template build, we get pro touch gold. We still get our contact dunks. We still get our standing dunks. We have a higher midi now. We get the open looks gold. Same 3 ball, pretty much the same pass accuracy. A 73 and 75 is not gonna make a difference. Honestly, don't be surprised if you see me with the build with the 56 pass act. Because I played someone with the 56 pass act the other day. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty broken. All right. So the playmaking is pretty much the same. No speed with the ball though. Post move lockdown gold. Still no perimeter. You just don't need it. 85 still. Gold anchor, gold chase down. We get rebound chaser now. We're still very fast. We're actually faster with the ball because we have a 70 excel now. We're stronger. Gold immovable. Still get chased down. And 98 stamina. This is the build you should make. All right. So we're gonna click X. And I really wish I could change the template build. I wish I could. But it says we're like JR, Desmond Bain, and Devin, Vassell? What's the build name? Still the inside the arc threat. If you make my template build, make this. All right. And so real quick, I got some clips of me using this build on stream. Look at the ankle breaker I got. Like you see, I'm still fast. We still got defense. We can still hoop on this build, get our contact dunks. The build truly is a great build. Get on that rim. And so here's the final clip. This was actually today, maybe like 20 minutes ago when me and Seth were playing. I'm cooking up. I'm doing my L2s, left sticks. I'm shooting my quick stuff with that Jarrett Culver. It's going in. Gotta make this build, man. All right, y'all. That does it for the video, man. If y'all end up making this build, let me know. If you're gonna make it with speed with ball, let me know. This is me, boy GB3, and I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace.